for you. You just sparked an interest. Could you put that into like tanning bed lights?
Yeah,
and have like a full tanning.
They have that already.
Yeah,
they have that already.
Yeah, they have like
that exists.
They have these large tanning bed things, but they're very heavy in there, and that's kind of like the issue that we saw. So that's why we were wanting to do the shower curtain, because like, hey, everybody has a shower, right? Maybe not everybody has a shower curtain, but you could get like just these panels of LEDs that they stick on, and just do it that way. So.
Or stick it on the wall of the bathroom, right? While you're getting.
No, I have a first-hand account for the healing of this, because what I was talking about, one of my clients that came in had broken her wrist about a year before she started coming in for physical therapy, Pilates work. And she said, her doctor said it would take about 3 months. She had a plate installed. She shattered her ulna and radius completely, got a metal plate installed in her wrist, et cetera, et cetera. They said it'd be about 3 months before they could take it out. She goes in 3 months. She's been getting the red light therapy for 2 months leading up to her appointment. And she had healed so much that it healed over the plate, and he just said it's better just to leave the plate there rather than having to tear the healed tissue away. But she literally healed a month quicker using this therapy that you're talking about. And she did do it every day, because I was wondering what the frequency was. So you have to do it every day to really solve that.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good information. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, and so if you have patients who are like going through like an extensive surgery or something like that, you're like, hey, come in every other day, and then come in every third day, and then over the course of a month, you can kind of get less of that therapy, but over time, you can still gain the benefits, because it can get rather costly, and maybe not every insurance company is willing to do that, but the ones that are, you say, listen, I want to recover faster. Here's this study that shows you can accelerate healing and all these other things. So if you just make that argument to the insurance company, sometimes they're willing to say, okay, fine. If it's going to be less, then here, we'll give you the $3,500 up front. And then instead of you spending 3 months and, like feeling sorry for yourself, you can actually get better.
Sean, I have a question. Did you say you do physical therapy?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you ever do cupping, or is that like new age?
No. I know people do cupping. I don't, but I'm aware of it. I'm familiar with it, and it can be very healing. I mean, like Michael Phelps, this Olympic swimmer, got into cupping.
Yeah.
You have to be careful though, and make sure you have an expert that knows what they're doing, because cupping does have complications. It's worth definitely doing a little research into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, cupping can be very effective. That website, I think Sarah Body, has a lot of different interesting things for healing. I'm a big fan of Jason Orsland. I've been actually using the Theragun product since almost its inception. And I was one of the first in probably a 500-mile radius to incorporate percussive therapy. Now it's like a big thing, and there's all these different versions of percussive therapy. But basically, it's going back and forth at about a 13 millimeter amplitude. It's like shiatsu on crack, and it goes back and forth into the skin at about 40 times per second. I've been using it as activating the muscles, and having the person exercise, then going up for recovery, and they're able to do more repetitions, more exercise. But yeah, I work with anyone from like injured to elite athletes. That's my background. I've been doing this for about 20 years.
That's very cool. Yeah. I've had a lot of success with the cupping, and I didn't know if it was like, is this
2 hours, 2.5 hours
kind of thing, or is
depends
this
on where you're going. John, get up here real quick.
Oh, John Kitover? Oh. Congressman.
It is John. John, how do you feel about being told that you had done stolen valor when you didn't?
Oh, it's fine. I'm running for Congress. These things are going to happen.
John, that doesn't answer the question. Listen to the question. How did you feel about being told that you had done stolen valor? Did I ask you about your congressional campaign? Don't use my stage to do that.
It made me angry, and I responded, and as I felt was appropriate for somebody who's basically committing defamation and slander against me.
And as a now I'll bring up your campaign as a congressional. What would we call you right now? Just
Candidate Congressman John.
Candidate Congressman, he just makes shit up now.
That's not making up shit. That's the real shit.
He's manifesting. John, are you gonna seek legal ramifications for that individual?
Yes, the legal team is currently speaking with our campaign lawyer, and we're filing defamation and liability lawsuits against Brad Stauffenberger.
Whoa! Docs.
Did you go to Instagram and see my Instagram account?
No, I don't have Instagram, but
well, I'll read you what
I bet it was wonderful.
I'll read you what I wrote. Candidate Congressman John Kitover, a service-connected disabled veteran, has been accused of stolen valor and fraud on Clubhouse by Brad. IG account is Brad Wandering. Audio and video recordings have been made, and the campaign legal team is preparing to file a civil slander defamation libel lawsuit. Additionally, Brad makes daily death threats to women and young men on Clubhouse. Second Lieutenant retired and candidate Congressman John Kitover.
Hearsay.
Oh, it's not hearsay.
Tim, he just made a death threat to me last week. He said, "I'm gonna come find you, and I'm gonna." I don't think he said I'm gonna kill you, but he said I'm gonna come find you, and he did say I'm gonna have sex with your wife, with your corpse nearby.
Brad couldn't find somebody.
Well, no. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not worried about it. But he did. He has made death threats. That is true. John Kitover is correct. And I just found it funny that not once now, because usually if it happens once, you go, you know what, shame on me. But now twice that Brad has said someone has stolen valor, then they decide to prove themselves. Now the first man, Diogenes, I mean, doxing yourself as Diogenes is probably a little more serious than John Kitover that everyone knows who he is already, doxing himself. But really interesting that now two different men. And I don't know what branch of the military you served in, John. Did you serve as a Marine?
No, Army.
Army, okay. Well, you had a Marine in Diogenes who actually served, overseas in combat areas as a Marine. And no offense to Brad, but when you say you're from the Navy compared to a Marine, in my opinion, I don't know a lot. But I kind of go, there's a difference. There's a difference on how you served, okay? So that's just my opinion. Now, the Army, a little different, depends on where you were stationed, of course, what you were doing. My grandfather was a MP for the Army in Vietnam during the Vietnam War.
Really?
Yeah.
MPs are too.
No, they're not. They're not good people. But he did serve overseas in Vietnam during the Vietnam War, so I see him more as, okay, he was there. He was experienced, he was going through what everyone else is going through. But when you say I'm from the Navy and I was in the Navy from let's say the 90s.
Well,
thank you for your service, but
during the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, like, it doesn't matter what you were in, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Marine, like, you were stuck in shit that you didn't think you were gonna get stuck in, because there just weren't enough people. But it's not about Brad's
National Guard as well.
Yeah, National Guard too. It's not about Brad's service. It's about the fact that he comes on here and road rages and, does his vulgar profanity death threats. Like, that's illegal to do on the internet, is to come up, is to make multiple.
That fucking idiot has PTSD, man.
Do you think it's brain damage?
Can I tell you something? Let me see. Illegal. Why OnlyFans is not illegal? You can see freedom.
Is that Phoenix? Are you no longer here?
Committing solar valor than anyone else.
Not for real, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro.
They close every bullshit, but the women's, they're selling his body. They're not keeping out. They close in TikTok for no reason, but they don't close OnlyFans. Why?
That's right.
bro?
Why do you trying to keep us down, bro?
Because they want the new generation get fucked up. Okay, bro.
It's not young people
That's the
who's
plan.
purchasing the pornography. It's older gentlemen that have the money to buy that shit.
So that's why, can I tell you something? That's why men's never get engaged anymore. Women's is free now.
Yeah.
Women's is more than men's nowadays. You know that?
What is
Everywhere
this?
you
Is this English? Hey, man.
Yeah.
But man, you do realize only like 10% of women on OnlyFans actually make enough money to even make it worthwhile, right?
But they gotta know life, bro. What they want to say to his, what they want to say to his child? Oh, I do OnlyFans. I'm selling my body. The fuck?
Yeah,
What they
well,
will be
a lot of women
big
have
father
made
for that,
millions
bro.
and
You think
millions of
women
dollars.
actually care about, like increase on accountability?
Nah, bro. You can't trust nobody. The first thing we learn.
That's right, Tyrone. Tyrone spitting out the street facts, the economic realities.
Bro, life is like a book. Write it, hide it, burn it. You don't need to be sure to anybody. If you're not finished your chapter, why you have to show to the people? And the girls, fuck nah. They belong from the street.
They get tried. They are for the street, motherfucker.
Keegan, I do want to congratulate you though that like stirring the pot with Brad. I think he's off the phone. Or is he still on it? I don't know. I'm just saying that like I don't like to stir the pot with people who make death threats, but you know, when he came after me for 2 days. Yeah, I know. So it's like, you know, I got to make peace with everybody because I don't want somebody showing up into my house to kill me, you know.
I'm gonna wake up with a dead horse beside you.
Exactly. Yeah, Brad probably would drag a dead horse head into my house. Donkey, cat head, dog head, whatever it's gonna be. I don't want it to be. I'm not trying to manifest that in my life right now.
Since when did you get so reasonable, John?
Well, you know, I realized JohnKitover.com is going to Queers for Palestine. And so somebody from the campaign was like, hey, I went to JohnKitover.com and I didn't know you were queer and I didn't know you supported Palestine. I was like, well, turns out there's this neo-Nazi prick in Northern Ireland who hasn't redirected JohnKitover.com to JohnForCongress.com.
What are you talking about? Well, guys, I want to stay on topic here, okay? I come off the top.
Oh, he's spitting facts, bro. No, let him finish the thought. Come on, please, I want to hear it.
I'm just saying that whoever this individual is, he needs to redirect it to JohnForCongress.com. Thank you.
Are you gonna get Randy to pay me $25? Or what's he? Is he gonna? Or better yet, is he gonna get fucking El Normo the Big Nose to pay me my $150?
Oh yeah, get El Normo to pay.
I'll redirect wherever you want, bro. You get El
Yo,
Normo.
John, you at the army?
You're pretty much paying $150, John. Come on.
John, you at the army? You heard? Yo, John.
Keegan, can you kick this nigga low?
Yo,
Kick Lou?
shut the hell up. Why? For what?
Time out. Hey, shut up. We don't know you.
Bro, you shut up. You can't tell me shut up, bro. Bro, you white boy. Bro, you white boy. I don't care, bro. You don't pay my bills.
Why do you assume he's white?
Bye, buddy. All right, Rico and Lou, you guys, what's going on?
No, I'm trolling. I'm having fun.
Oh, I would have kicked you if you wanted me to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Listen, I like Lou.
Keegan likes Rico more than Lou.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I do like Lou, but there is a hierarchy, and
Wait, actually, what if I said kick out Rico? Do I come before Rico?
What if I said kick out David?
I would do.
Wow, wait, I'm up Lou. I'm a little Damn, I thought it was higher than that.
Nigga, you hot.
Now, if Q told me to kick out any of you guys are gone.
It's hot Q.
So John, you've had stolen valor done upon you. This was in Roger Mayhem's room. Has there been like a form of like, you know, corporations here. I mean, stolen valor. That is the accusation of that is just shocking to me. By another veteran, and then you're proved again incorrect. Did he apologize, John? And if not, did Roger Mayhem issue, possibly any consequences? John, are you working on your other? You're working on your other 72 phones? Because here's the thing: if that happened on my room, I'm just gonna be honest here. If this happened in my room, and someone was like, "You're stolen valor," and then the guy proved correct, and then that guy said nothing about it, said, "I don't believe it," whatever, he wouldn't be allowed in anymore. That man wouldn't be allowed in.
I would bet you $1,000.
You bet me
If you're a Muslim, you get 72 virgins. If you're a Jew, you get 72 phones.
Was it Brad that accused him of it? Was that big fun?
Yes. Brad said, "John, you did not serve. You're lying to everyone." John then showed.
It's Diogenes. Yes. That he served.
Yes. I've mentioned that we've had now 2 individuals dox themselves. Now, John already doxed himself, but Diogenes doxed himself to one individual, which, and that information hasn't spread around, which is good. But listen, I mean, they both did their jobs. They both said, "Hey," and one of them was supposed to get paid for it, $1,000. Where's that money? It's time to get paid. Are you owed money on Clubhouse? Because it's time to get paid.
Yeah, and he would deny he said it, but when they played the clip, he said, I know I owe you $1,000, I'm never going to pay you. So he missed it.
And listen, Diogenes said, "Listen, I'll forget the money. I'm going to forget the money. You don't owe me the money. All you have to do is issue an apology. All you have to do is just say you're sorry, Brad." No, couldn't do it. Still owes the money. Listen, Brad, I mean, doing this to multiple veterans, and we have other veterans on this app who protect him, it's kind of just, I'm not even a veteran, but this is why I don't take service, the service super serious, because they don't even treat it this way. Like, this is supposed to be a brotherhood, is what I've been told, that, once you're in, you're in. I've seen fraternities treat their brothers better than I've seen the Army and the military treat their brothers. It's crazy. I mean, you served. These guys went overseas. Diogenes is a Marine who served overseas. I mean,
right.
John, Army. What are we doing? How is there other veterans on this app who allow this to go on and say nothing about it? And say, listen, he should pay the man, but he's not. It's not even about paying the man. He shouldn't be calling out stolen valor. He's been wrong now twice. So, if you're owed money on Clubhouse, number one, it's time to get paid. Number two, if you're someone who owes money to someone on Clubhouse, pay up.
I always pay my bets.
Pay up.
Yo, Keegan, shut your bitch ass up.
Go Mercy!
You're hanging out with a bunch of cucks in here. Everyone's fucking faggots in here.
What's that?
Shut the fuck up, you fucking skeleton, skinwalker, fucking
What's
loser.
it? Where are you at? What's it?
What if Lou says kick out him with
Anyways, bye everyone.
Bye, much love.
Why do you leave?
Well, he had to.
We got kicked.
No.
Oh, you kicked him?
No, I did not kick him.
Oh, that's pussy.
Don't spread that around. He's always hanging out with Abby Diogenes.
Oh shit, is he back with them?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Fuck him. Kick him.
Fuck him, he's nuts him.
Boxing, we can kick him.
But yeah, I mean, listen, it's crazy that individuals, and I heard over the weekend that Roger Mayhem got doxxed. Okay, did you guys hear about this?
He's a Jew.
Yes, I heard about it, yeah.
Guys, what's up with these people being super fat? What's up with every single person being obese on this app?
Oh shit, they got his photo?
Yeah, there was a couple people. There's a couple people. I won't name names. Yeah, there's like.
He looks like either a Mexican or he looks He looks off-white, okay? He's not white. He might be a Jew. But he's a fat Jew then. He's a fat, he has mentioned how people need to, stop eating these disgusting foods and work. I'm like, yo, shut up. You're a fat, you are it's not like you're oh, you could gain to lose 20 pounds, right? Oh, you need to hit the gym for 2 months and you're good. No, this guy is lifestyle must change immediately or you're gonna die by heart disease. Right?
It's insane that people are just figuring this out. Yeah, there's a couple of people that never showed a picture, but then someone showed the picture. I was like, wow, that's what they look like. Wow.
Well, listen. Everyone will say a lot of things about Keegan, all right? Everyone will say a lot. Guess what? Everyone knows what I look like.
Everyone knows. We can see you right now petting your dogs. Yeah.
Hey, listen, everyone can see what I look like, all right? I've done different pictures. I've updated pictures. I've shown you what I look like with my daughter before, right? I've always looked the same. Why? Because I'm not that, I'm not eating freaking junk food every day. Come on, guys. It's crazy.
You get a wife that cooks.
Yeah, it's wife get a white woman who cooks, baby, and you're not eating out.
He gets it.
Today I had rice and chicken, which the chicken was not that well seasoned. I'll be honest.
Well, that's kind of boring.
Usually she's on it. Usually she's pretty well.
Yeah, but that's plain though.
Looks like a good lean meal.
How about a steak and pasta, Keegan? How about that?
I do like steak.
Pasta's
pasta.
a lot of
You
carbs.
had chicken for breakfast?
Pasta's full of carbs.
It's 12:30, Lou.
Oh, Jesus. You're on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs. Listen, here's the thing though. When people are like, you dox them. I think doxing is wrong. Number one, doxing is wrong. If you find out personal information from someone, keep it to yourself. And that's my opinion.
Well, listen to what you said.
If I was doxed,
you said in the room, you said something to somebody and you regretted it because she started telling people. What did you say?
About Brad?
No. You said in the room, you regretted telling somebody something personal about you, a story about you, and then.
Yeah, I am. All right.
Well, you don't have to say exactly what you said, but what was it related to?
Everyone knows the story. Adams, Dr. Adams, he's a joke. He's first of all, he was gay for the first 2 years on Clubhouse.
He's not gay.
I know he's not gay anymore, but he literally I remember when he was gay. Right? I remember when he was I'm a gay.
Did he pray the gay away?
He prayed the gay away.
He's a closet.
So Adams one time, I was in a room with a few individuals who I at the time I thought I could trust. This was about a year and a half ago, and they're like, Keegan, why are you on the app? It's like a Thursday night at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. I go, I just put my daughter down. I got the house all to myself for the next week. And they're like, what? I shared that my wife is overseas right now, on a little safari with some girls. Now I understand how that looks. I understand I've already been made fun of. If you want to continue to make fun of me, that's fine. But when that happened, I shared that to Adams. Adams then literally the following week had a room, a clubhouse, not room, but a clubhouse, whatever they're freaking called. And it was titled Miss Keegan's Trip to Africa. And I was like, what is going on? And he was going on telling everyone that she was sleeping with a bunch of black men and having gangbangs. I was like, what the heck? I was shocked, guys, right? I'd never beefed with Adams before. And then I started, then of course so Adams is a joke. Adams is truly, talk about, and this is what you really have to learn, and what I've learned, and everyone knows that story, and people know that. If you want to make fun of me, that's fine, whatever. Do I think that I'm going to let my wife probably go overseas again without me? Yeah, probably not. But at the time, it's whatever. It was required. It's part of her job. But it doesn't matter. She doesn't have a job anymore. That's never going to happen again. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Moving on.
Wow, single income provider. Amazing.
I am. Yeah.
Flex.
At the time, though, we couldn't be. At the time, we still had a bunch of loans that were paying off, and and that's fine. But she was working from home, which is great. But there was one thing that the job required, which is that hey, you have to take one trip.
Israel.
To Israel, you have to pray at the Wailing Wall, and we'll fully paid expense. This is a full woman company too, because I told her I was like I don't feel comfortable if you ever went on a trip with men, of course. She said only women. It's okay, but so anyways, doesn't really matter. Also,
wait, I go from
men who are like, if you can't trust your like people are like, what if your woman cheats on you? If my wife wanted to cheat on me right now, she could. If she wanted to bring over Tyrone and get railed while I'm working, she could do that.
But Keegan, how did it go from your wife going on a safari trip for work to effing a lot of black men? Wait, how did it go from that?
Well, that's just you just connect the dots. You go on a trip to Africa. Guess what? Those women are whores. They're gonna go get railed by African men. They don't understand what virtuous women are.
Who made that leap?
Adams made that. Yo, keep up. So, Adams, Jazzy, Shy, and then that gets to Brad. So at some point, Brad gets it, and Brad has continued to only say this over and over again. But yeah, so
I remember when he was arguing with you, he was saying that. I was like, where did that even come from? That insult that he was trying to throw you.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, it's the same repetition. And again, I was like, okay, I can't. This is the thing, and then this is the point. You can't share if you don't want personal information. I don't get mad about that because I shared that information out to Clubhouse. I shouldn't have because I didn't think it was going to be used. Again, only one person used it against me. Shouldn't have at the end of the day. And it's all me. Roger gets mad saying that Pepe doxed him because Pepe put his PTR as a screenshot of Roger getting interviewed, and Roger's upset because guess what?
Whoa. This wasn't like his home address or something.
No.
Wait, he's done an interview?
Yes, he did an interview on YouTube.
Then he's fair game. He's out in the...
I know. That's what I'm saying. It is on a public app. So he did a public interview on YouTube that many other people in Clubhouse knew about before Pepe even did anything. So then Pepe posted a PTR Snapchat of it, no name on it, no name, just him. And everyone's like, you doxed him. Well, number one, you're not. It's on social media. You're not doxing anyone. Anyone could go look up this YouTube page. What do you mean I'm doxing you? And number two is that, like, if your social media is not private, or if, like...
You're fair game.
Yeah, you're fair game. Like, you are fair game. And so, I thought it was crazy that he was like, I mean, just look at the dude. The dude, I mean, Roger does not look...
How fat is he? Like 250 pounds or 350 pounds?
I mean,
he's probably got like a 27 BMI.
Yeah, he's probably up to like...
Okay, but is he 5'2" or 6'2"?
I think he probably looked to me like 5'10", 280. Yeah, maybe 5'11", maybe 6 foot, but 280.
Were you guys planning on dating him or something? You would like examining his Bumble account? Like, what's the point about the guy's body mass index? I know you want to make fun of fat people. Well,
no, listen here. Here's the thing with John. John can. We all know what John looks like. I've seen John.
Unfortunately,
I've seen more shit of John than I've seen of most men in my life. Okay, John's out in the open, baby.
This nigga right here be shameless.
But John,
I've seen him do like fucking semi-naked yoga, unfortunately. Or like bending over like he's on the fucking toilet with his head between his legs.
We've all seen it. So John, so John's shameless. I get it. But everyone got mad at Pepe though. It just doesn't make sense because again, Pepe's not doxing anyone. He's just posting a PTR of a screenshot of without his name. And I thought it was very, very funny. And I find it again very funny by people who claim to have this like morality of I cannot believe you did that. Even the picture itself is a dox. he did not want that shared, Pepe. How dare you? Blah blah blah. And again, we have other people on this app, and the people who called out Pepe was I'm not calling him out. JB, freaking Roger himself, all of Roger's mods, they all called out Pepe. Well, let me get this straight. You guys all have Brad and Adams at times modding your rooms. Brad, who's yelled stolen valor to multiple men now on this app. Adams, who's literally made rooms about people's wives, made Clubhouse about people's wives or houses, what they're called. So you don't come to me with some morality check. Don't come to me saying we need to come together and have a honest debate about the ethics of what people are doing on this. No, shut up. You're no one. It's crazy to me. It's blasphemy. It's blasphemy in the finest. So, are you owed money on Clubhouse? Because it's time to get paid, baby. John is definitely owed money on Clubhouse. You know who John's owed money by? He's owed money by Clubhouse itself, okay? Clubhouse should be paying John at least a weekly check of at least $1,000 for doing the hard work of streaming every house for them. Now, when Clubhouse starts a room, it starts off on replay. And it takes me 3 different screens just to get off of it. They're trying to do John's job. You guys already have the replays. It's on John's house. All right? So John...
on YouTube, think of the bandwidth he's saving Clubhouse. He's been on Google servers.
I mean, no, John is doing the work that Clubhouse has needed for years now. So John needs to get paid for Clubhouse. We have Mr. Anderson on stage, who's required payment from El Normo for months of $150. Where's that money, Q? Where's that money? I'm owed $1,000 by Cray, a single black man who probably has a few baby mamas. That's why he can't afford it. He's probably evading the police right now as we speak.
Shut the hell up, Keegan, you racist bitch.
Diogenes, who's on the room, is also owed $1,000. We have to always remember that bet will never die. I will never let that die. Here's the thing, because that bet has ramifications of being stolen valor, right? Just like John Kitover, which John, I wish John, and you should have. The second he said you never served, you should be like $1,000, right? John, you should have went right at him and been like $1,000. He would have owed $2,000 on 2 separate. Oh man.
He goes insane. It could be a TBI, who knows, but he literally loses it. He goes on these huge rampages, and if you break down what he says and you listen to it, it's wild. It's like death threat after death threat after death threat.
Someone posted up. How fucking fat is he?
Who?
The PTR.
Well, the worst thing is Pepe ruined my campaign manager. He chased my only campaign manager off and campaign fundraiser off. So, yeah, Roger Mayhem was platforming me and helping me do fundraising for the campaign. We raised $550 off of Clubhouse already. And Pepe ruined that. And instead, Pepe and his amazing show is a little bit like your amazing show, just with a different antagonist.
Wow, I just got a message about 20 minutes ago. I'm so sorry to cut you off, John. I really do not want to cut you off here. But this is important because I was just talking about Mr. Adams, Dr. Adams. He said, I'm reading it out loud. I don't even care anymore. If we're gonna get mad, this is just flat out I'm just done with these guys. Just some advice. I wouldn't have Mr. Anderson on stage. People follow him around and report him for the crap he says. Hey, just so you know. Hey, John, I appreciate you being in the room. You're gonna have to change that room title of the Brad King Show. I have Brad blocked, and so I don't want Brad to think that we're truly throwing a bunch of shade at him. you can put it back at like the Keegan show against, you know, the debts that are owed on the app, sure. But that's hilarious. Mr. Anderson, I should not have you on stage. You know what, Mr. Anderson, you're being moved out. That's so crazy. Like the idea that people need to dictate
Rent free in these fucking niggas' heads, bro.
Rent free, man. This is crazy. We're living rent free. Like it's so crazy. Like you're gonna personally DM me and tell me that I can't have someone on my stage.
Well,
Yo,
there's three.
On my stage?
There's three
What if
anonymous.
What if I made him a moderator, huh?
There's three.
What if I did that?
There's three anon in your audience, and I'd be willing to bet one of the people you're talking about is one of those anons.
I bet they are. And Adams, if you want to come up on stage, you modded now, buddy. What are we doing right now?
Does he have a plus sign on his? Does he pay for it?
He might. He might. And that's the crazy thing, okay? Is that individual, Mr. Dr. Adams, why is he so, like, I don't get the people who are self-hating race people. How are you going to hate yourself? Listen, I might not like the black man that much, but if I was a black man, I would love the black man. That's who I am. I love white men. I'm a white man. I love white men. All right, can I say that out loud? I love white men. I also love white women. I love them a little bit more than white men. Okay? But if you're a black man...
Wait, Keegan, let me just say something that I think it's interesting that Dr. Adams is the one who spread the gossip about your wife, but I do want to say there's not a speck of dust out of place in the whole universe, because Dr. Adams has been very helpful in the campaign to elect John, because he goes around with a Darren LaHood PTR now. And so I've been filming him making a fool of himself, which is incredibly damaging to the campaign to elect Darren LaHood. So I wouldn't be surprised if Darren LaHood sues Dr. Adams for essentially libel and slander on Clubhouse.
Dr. Adams has now sent me a cease and desist. He has sent me a cease and desist. He says, I'm going to send you a personal DM and put you on a fair warning. If you mention my name again, I'm going to sue the F out of you and embarrass you like you've never seen. He's in the room. Dr. Adams, if you can hear me, you're in the room. If you can hear me, speak now or forever hold your peace. Dr. Adams, I've not said anything that is wrong about you yet. If you want to say I'm slandering you, you haven't said anything wrong. I gave you personal information about my family, and you used it and turned your back on me against me. And that is a childish move. I've never done that to you. I've never did anything like that to you. And since then, I've even at times reconciled with you. I've even had times like, hey man, you've apologized. You came and said, hey, I'm sorry about it. I said, no problem, man. We'll forgive and forget. And then you come back on, and when I have issues with other people, you have something to say about me. That's so crazy to me.
Well, we got Matt Cool in the audience, and yesterday Matt did a room with Dr. Adams in the One House, and I debated them for about 2 hours. It's a 5-hour room.
Very interesting. Is it recorded, John?
Yeah, click on Matt's profile, or I believe my profile, and you can see the new One House that Matt has. It's called We Are Solving the National Debt.
Okay. Ann, hello, Ann. If you owed money on Clubhouse, it's time to get paid. And the only reason why I bring up Adams is, again, is a story about me, which is that it's a story about doxing. It's a story about
Keegan told us that his wife was going on a trip to Africa, and he had to take off time at work so that he could watch his daughter, because only whores would leave their children with their parents, right? So Keegan took off time from work because his wife was on an African missionary trip. So no one told, Adams didn't spread anything about about Keegan's wife. He was a dumbass dude
Wow,
in my room
look at this.
and
Yo,
told
this is
everyone, oh my God, my wife went to Africa and I have to be a beta boy and stay at home and change diapers like a fucking
I
faggot.
just said that 10 minutes
And
ago.
my wife is over there Dutchy whining on African men while I'm sitting here in the States and I don't know how you guys leave your kids with your parents. Because my parents hate my kids, so they would never watch my kids. But he didn't call Rydell a whore because Rydell and her husband went on a vacation and left Rydell's children with Rydell's in-laws. And Keegan called Rydell an unfit mother. And we all know that Rydell is a damn good mom. We know she's a damn good mom. And Keegan doesn't know what he's talking about. And I'm going to do like Brad. And I'm going to take your skull. And I'm going to use your skull for a vodka glass. And I'm going to take your skin and make shoes out of it. White leather shoes. And then I'm going to take your wife on another African excursion around the world, Keegan. I'm going to take your wife on another African excursion around the world, Keegan. That's what's going to happen to your wife. I'm going to take your wife to the motherland of Big Black Cock, and we're going to have a good old time.
I don't trust them to be,
Me and your wife are going to have fun. We're going to go out there and eat a goose and their food. And we're going to love all the black men we can find.
Most people should be
Because remember when you met your wife on
individuals that are not yourselves when it comes to your children, especially your young children, who could die at any moment because they're so fragile at the time. So I still hold that opinion. And the idea that I need to defend myself is also crazy. But again, that information was leaked by one individual. I know that was leaked by one individual. The idea that now it's going to be gaslit and turned around and said that no, you leaked that to everyone. Why would I leak that to Jazzy at the time? Me and Jazzy were beefing. So that's what's crazy is that these individuals will do some of the most craziest, heinous things, and then they'll lie about it. Brad does the same thing. Brad says he doesn't do stolen valor. Brad says he didn't call it stolen valor. Brad said he never said that about my daughter. Brad said he never said that about. He said that one time he was going to go to someone's house and rape their wife. He said he never said that. These people are weird. Own up to what you say. I know what I say. Adams, bro, if you're still in the room, which I bet you are,
you're a weirdo, and I don't know why you're playing.
I bet you're that A on, in the chat.
When I'm talking, I'm the one talking.
Bro, come up. Defend, talk to me about it. Tell me what I'm saying is wrong. Because I know you know it's not. I know it's not wrong. You know what room I'm talking about. It was one of the only rooms I've ever done privately by myself at night with individuals who I were in good relations with, I guess. And I didn't know Adams super well, but I didn't think he was a weird guy who would go behind me and say these crazy stuff. And now they go to Jazzy's room to go, hey, Jazzy, you see what he's saying about me, Jazzy? And my whole thing was, it wasn't even supposed to be about Adams. It's just about, if you have personal information that you do not want shared on Clubhouse, don't share it. Just point blank done.
Well, it's hard to remain anonymous, but the anonymous feature for $5 a month is fantastic because I have been able to record a lot of rooms and live stream people that kick me out of the rooms, and when they see that they're being live streamed on YouTube, it drives them out. Oh, her Jazzy's back.
One more thing. A man who has pictures that I have acquired with his balls in the air. Does Chicago want a congressman that has OnlyFans? I don't think so. And anyone that donated to Mr. Edmonds' campaign, please know all of your information will be public once he reaches a $5,000 threshold of donations. He has to submit to the state of Illinois a campaign donation list with all of your addresses and phone numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, Raboy-loing, Shaloy-loing. Raboy-loing, Shaloy-loing. You've all been played for
Keegan, feel free to mute my profile whenever you're done listening to this. She'll keep going.
All the internet wives that she found on the internet. And Keegan, we know that you can't leave your kids with your parents because you have black siblings. You don't want your kids with your siblings. You hate black people. And your parents had to take a class to learn how to comb your sibling's hair.
I'm so sorry that you got caught.
Remember, you pushed your sibling down the stairs because he's black. Do you remember telling Abby that story?
She actually came in my room, Q. Guys, I do have a video of Jazzy eating chicken wings, okay? I have a video of Jazzy doing probably the most racial stereotype ever, okay?
Did you share that? Wait,
allegedly, you've been doxxed.
Wow.
I don't know. She just said that, John.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
She said, okay, so here's the story, Q.
And your wife went over to Africa and had a missionary trip for the work.
All right, John, I can't. I don't want to listen to the same thing over and over again. I appreciate that. Q, so about a week ago, I was sent the infamous TikTok video by someone else, and it was a screen recording. I was sent it by someone, I won't say who, of Jazzy eating a chicken wing from Publix.
Damn.
And it's like
Publix.
If you need to get in a good mood or something, you know, these chicken wings from Publix.
Chicken wings from Publix?
Which is the funniest thing ever. I laughed so hard when I saw it. It made so much sense. And also, this is a public TikTok. Well, so then I made a joke to her, Jazzy. I went to her room and I go, man, you have to go down the dump and eat Publix chicken wing. And she kicks me. And later on, she came in my room later on. And Mr. Anderson, you were in there. And she comes in, she goes, and she actually then sent that TikTok video into our chat. Did you watch that, Mr. Anderson? She sent the link.
No.
In the Red Heifer room. Yeah, when I had that Red Heifer room, she came in and she was like, she started laughing. She goes, you know, making literally monkey noises at this point. So she's excited. This is her time to get excited.
Might not follow the house or anybody in there.
Yep. I will ping you. Edie, I'm going to ping you too.
Okay.
Oh, John, we're getting ready to go into Are You Owed Money on Clubhouse? All right. I'll ping you guys.
So she goes to that and she leaves the room. Never dox me, of course, because I didn't watch the video.
Everyone that clicks my pinky thumb, I will see your profile. So please don't let Keegan get you wrapped up in a doxing competition. Also, Keegan, you just doxed me. Anytime you release public information to harass or harm, that is doxing. And I do have it on recording. And Edmund's replay.
Okay, she's been moved to the audience. Oh, what happened to that trans Point? I was hoping I could make fun of Point.
It's not. Here's the thing. It's not doxing if I never say something. It's not doxing if I just say I like chicken wings. Right?
You can come on a social audio chat and say I like chicken wings without it being associated to a lot of people that like chicken wings. Yeah.
Yeah, I like chicken wings from Publix. She then doxed her own self by saying, "That's my video that you saw. I know that you saw it. Okay, well now you dox yourself." Right? I never told anyone that I saw the video until you said it. You said it on a public stage. You know, so that's really, really interesting. Which again, these people are hypersensitive about their own selves, I've realized. Right? Like, what are we doing here, guys? Like,
it's dopamine. It's dopamine. It's stirring the pot to create dopamine. That's why they do it. That's why we do it.
That's why we all do. And I do agree with John here. It is a dopamine hit, and it is true dopamine. But again, listen. I am a simple man who needs his simple $1,000 from Cray. Cray, if anyone can hear me, get Cray in here. Right now, this stage is a little bit too white for me. Okay, I'm trying to get a Cray in here. Cray owes me $1,000. Okay, it's on recording. I'm trying to get paid. I'm a poor white man from middle of America.
I don't think Cray doesn't like you though, Keegan.
Craig doesn't like me, but he made a bet, and he needs to be a man about it. And so if you owe money, on Clubhouse, it's time to get you paid.
So Cray just put in the chat in my other room, Cray wrote, Keegan is a white bitch who I will fuck in the ass and rape. Also, he also wrote, take my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth, you white bitch ass cracker.
Well,
Keegan, I'm guessing you don't want Stolen to have sex with you as a man, correct?
No, I don't. Surprisingly, I don't.
Why are you Cray?
Cray, why are you gay? So, Cray, I'll take my name. I'll take your name out of my mouth. But I just want to get paid first.
He said he's strapping up, getting in his car, and driving to your house to find you.
Whoa.
Ooh, fun.
He said he's bringing a package of chicken wings and 2 gats and a box of ammunition.
That's fun, Craig.
When I walk in. Well, Keegan, just out of curiosity, do you have you don't have to say if you want to, but do you have a gun in your house?
Yes, surprisingly, in middle America, low middle class whites, we own guns. Fun fact, we like guns. Fun fact, I'm strapped right now, fun fact. I stay strapped every day. As the black man would say, I'm strapped.
What are you? Are you an FBI agent or an auto diagnostic employee?
I'm an auto diagnostic employee.
The docs.
But John, I'm in a state, of course, that is actually no required. You can open carry here. No requirement at all. God bless the Second Amendment.
So
Keegan is strapped, and Cray is strapped on. So you definitely don't live in Illinois. We narrowed that down.
So let me ask.
I bet you my gun's bigger than yours, Keegan.
It probably is.
So let me ask the question. If we've all spent years on this stupid app talking to stupid people, does that make us stupid or just stupid because we haven't gotten paid for having stupid conversations with stupid people?
Well, listen, if I get paid $1,000, then I believe every day on this app was meaningful. If I get paid $1,000, every day becomes meaningful. Now, if I never get paid $1,000, every day becomes fun.
That's like 10 cents a minute, though, for you.
And also, what if if somebody pulls up to your house with a gun? It's also not worth it.
So, I mean, you think it's actually worth $6 an hour to be here? I would say if Clubhouse was to pay out based on the data that you submit, you would probably get like 30 cents on the dollar or 30 cents an hour. Do you remember, maybe some of you are too young, but does anybody remember My Points? It was like a web browser where if you clicked on certain things and did things, you would accrue points and get a cash payout, or you could buy from like their prize list. Like that's technically how the internet should be, because so many people give up their whole lives to these apps and get no compensation while the app is monetizing you and selling, your ad space. So I'm just saying that this app is so pathetic, and the founders and leaders of this app are so pathetic, and they're such petty little selfish cretins that they can't even open up the opportunity for people to monetize here like they do on X. Jazzy writes, Jasmine Franklin life on TikTok. Run up my views on TikTok so I can get a check. Unlike broke ass Keegan the white bitch. So Matt, I'm wondering if you want to be my new campaign manager or de facto campaign manager now that Roger has essentially gone back to work and is no longer using Clubhouse. Matt, can you open up a one house called the John Kitover Super Debate Money Bomb with candidate Congressman John Kitover? Because unlike Keegan or Diogenes, who will never get paid for being on this app, we are in the process of actually getting paid.
Whoa, John, don't say that, okay?
Yeah, never say never.
Yeah, never say never. I do believe Craig's gonna be a man of his word because listen, he was on a stage full of people on a replay saying, "I said, are you gonna pay? Or you sure?" He goes, "I'm a man. I'll pay." So listen, Craig, if you're still listening, buddy, little buddy, Craig, let me know. I can give you my Venmo. I can give you a Cash App.
Craig just put in the chat that your wife is getting railed by 12-inch mango dick.
Whoa, mangoes.
Whoa.
Those are some funky looking penises.
I'm sorry,
I'll
it
tell you
says
that.
mandingo dick.
Mandingo, okay. A little different. Whoa, John, that's a little different, John.
He says the fact that it gets you excited means you're not a man and you're pathetic.
Well, John, or I feel weird talking to John through Craig here, but Craig, if I'm not a man, then why don't you just pay me? You're a man. Be a man. Be a man, Craig. You owe me that money, Craig. Where's that money, Lebowski? Give me my money, Lebowski.
He's coming to your house to hand deliver it.
That's fine. Hey, Craig, if you want to come on by, buddy, stop by.
He says he has
Also,
a plane
Craig said
ticket. He has a plane ticket booked to Omaha, Nebraska, and he'll be there at your house by 8 p.m. Be strapped.
Well, so Craig, I don't want to kill Craig. Now, if I have to, it's just another black man dead.
Whoa, don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't want to kill him. But if he's going to come to my house strapped, then I would just assume he's not coming friendly.
No, he said you should be strapped. He didn't say whether he's going to be strapped.
Oh, okay. I should be sorry. I must have
Is
misheard.
Omaha, Nebraska your home airport, Keegan?
Yep, Omaha, Nebraska is my home airport. Do love me some. Listen, I love
He says he's at the Atlanta airport right now, getting ready to fly out with Brad.
Well, here's the thing. He actually, Craig, in my replay room, gave his address out. He said, "Here's my address." Well, I did decide. I was like, I do like the Zillow, right? I like to see where people are living. I wasn't gonna dox. I mean, he doxed himself, but I was like, I want to see where he's living. His address it doesn't exist. He said a fake address. It literally doesn't exist. I looked for it. I ChatGPT'd it, like, what could this mean? Can you interpret Ebonics? ChatGPT couldn't. So Craig, you gave me a fake address. You're kind of afraid. You're a little afraid of me right now, Craig. If Craig was real and he was yelling out his address, yell out your real one. I'm not going to yell my address out because I don't want anyone meeting me. If they do want to meet me, that's fine. But I don't want to meet most of you. Some of you I actually wouldn't mind meeting. But Craig, you gave me a fake address, buddy. How can I meet you if I don't know where you live? How can I come to your door if you give me a fake one?
Well, it sounds like he's going to come to you.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's going to save me the trouble. But again, I would rather do this over a virtual exchange here. I'm willing to give my Venmo.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your love. Because they're raping everybody out here. We don't have to call and confess. We're looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you.
One more outburst by you. So if you're
Craig just paid me $100 to play that song in your room. Thanks, Craig.
Did you actually get paid, John?
Yeah, he just donated $100 to my campaign if I was to play that in my room.
Oh, yo, Craig. Yo, pay me that $1,000, Craig. You're strapped. Pay that white man, Craig.